So let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I'm Bill Patterson, University Secretary and Director of Governance Support. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold 42 ceremonies both in Sydney and in Shanghai. On occasion, the university seeks to honour individuals who have made extraordinary impacts upon society through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow an honorary award upon an outstanding member of our community. I would now like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, Mr. James White, who will be awarded a Fellow of the University and also deliver the occasional address, Professor Alan Davison, Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, and Associate Professor Robin Johns, Associate Dean, Academic Staff of the UTS Business School, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are Ms. Diane Hill and Professor Prabhu Sivabalan, members of the University's Council, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who've played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, our Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. I would like to pay our respects to their elders, both past and present, and acknowledge them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we'll celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the UTS Business School. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you as together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I will now ask Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for admission as Fellow of the University, honoris causa.
Chancellor, the Council of the University established the honour the Fellow of the University to be made in recognition of an outstanding contribution to the University's objectives. Chancellor, I present to you Mr. Jim White. Mr. Jim White is the Senior Vice President, Human Resources at Paramount Pictures in Los Angeles. He's a passionate philanthropist, bringing his unique insights and business-minded approach to the real and chronic issue of homelessness in Los Angeles. He's a highly engaged and active graduate of UTS who received the UTS International Alumni Award in 2019 and is the current chair of the UTS North America Advisory Board. Mr. White grew up in Carter Lake, Iowa, and graduated from Bellevue University, Nebraska, completing his Bachelor of Fine Arts in 1987. He began his career in the entertainment industry as a video clerk at Applause Video, working part-time while completing his undergraduate degree. This early experience gave Jim invaluable skills and insight, and he was soon approached by a new company, Blockbuster Video. He stayed for 14 years, travelling across the United States and around the world as the Vice President of Human Resources. And that role brought him to Australia, assisting with the chain's local rollout. When he was offered the opportunity to stay on and work for Blockbuster Australia, Mr. White decided to further his studies at UTS as an international student, and he graduated with his Master of Education in Adult Education in 1996. After returning to the United States and leaving Blockbuster in 1998, Mr. White worked with various entertainment organisations before taking on the role of Vice President Human Resources at Paramount in 2007. He was promoted to his current role in 2018, where he works with senior executives to make operational decisions, source executive talent, and act as a business coordinator and counsellor. Mr. White also dedicates his time to local charities. Witnessing thousands of people sleeping rough every night on the streets of Los Angeles left its mark on Mr. White. He now works to improve housing instability with charities including Beyond Shelter, United Way of Greater Los Angeles, and People Assisting the Homeless. For 9 years until 2020, Mr. White was a part of the Business Leaders Task Force, a group who developed the Home for Good plan that looked at how resources could be better allocated and spent to develop housing solutions to combat homelessness. Since graduating from UTS almost 30 years ago, Mr. White has been a deeply engaged and highly active advocate, mentor, and volunteer at UTS. He has hosted a number of high-profile events in Los Angeles, and his work as a mentor has helped UTS students and graduates navigate their career paths in the entertainment industry. It's a great honour for the University of Technology, Sydney, to confer Mr. Jim White with the award of Fellow of the University to honour and recognise his achievements, his business acumen, his generous philanthropic efforts, and ongoing support of UTS, its students and alumni. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the university, I ask you to admit Mr. Jim White as a Fellow of the University.
So by the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit Mr. Jim White as a Fellow of the University. Congratulations, Jim. I now invite Professor Alan Davison, Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and UTS Business School to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the faculty boards in Arts and Social Sciences and Business as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the boards and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and UTS Business School who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
So on behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Huge congratulations, very well done to all of you.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences aspires to excellence in both fundamental and user-focused research. We aim for rigour, originality and significance, encouraging our students to work with outside organisations to address their challenges and to explore opportunities. The result is innovative, useful research with impact for our communities and stakeholders. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. Monica Galassi, for a thesis entitled Archivi Aborigini in Italia, Aboriginal Records in Italy, the translation of knowledge within the cultural interface. Supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Ilaria Vari Arakarigi, and Co-Supervisor Professor Jason Di Santolo. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Monica Galassi. Anne Nguyen, for a thesis entitled Learning in Contract Work, an Actor Network Theory, Study of the Solar Photovoltaic Industry, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Nicholas Hopwood and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Anne Reich. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anne Nguyen. Shannon Elizabeth Roberts, for a thesis entitled The Living Dreaming, a study of Sydney's living Dharawal knowledges, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Gawain Bodkin-Andrews and co-supervisors Dr. Katrina Thorpe and Professor Susan Page. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Shannon Elizabeth Roberts. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Education, Learning and Leadership. Dominic Badolato. Lauren Elizabeth Burwood. Matthew Conway. John Deako Panagiotis. Benjamin Arthur John William Galato. Karen Elizabeth Janikos. Elizabeth Julia Gilberthorpe. Sandra Griemer. Marianne Haffenden. Danielle Marie Hawley. Oliver James Knight. Stephen Majstorovic. Magdalene Matson. Philip John McIntyre. Alexander Ross Mackenzie. Carolyn Ann Mee. Kerry Odonga. Lily Fur. Gillian Tsubasa Platt. Hayley Muriel Russell. Jessica Hannah Staben. Charlotte Dorothy Jean Stevens. Alistair Tompkins. Holly Ann Witherspoon. David John Woolbank. Graduate Certificate in Education, Learning and Leadership, Master of Education, Learning and Leadership, Andrea Azariah. Matthew Charles Kempton Humphreys. Joshua David Mitchell. Claudia O'Loughlin. Graduate Certificate in Higher Education Teaching and Learning, Graduate Certificate in Professional and Organisational Learning, Master of Education, Learning and Leadership, Amy Elizabeth Common. Graduate Certificate in Professional and Organisational Learning, Master of Education, Learning and Leadership, Danielle Marie Lucas. Rebecca Jane Wall. Master of Teaching in Secondary Education, Zara Almodfer. Yenti Maria Sobieska Buchanan. Alexis David Couve. Kane William Gaylor. Joanna Lourdes Guevara. Frederick Peter Hemming. S.M. Sarwar Hussain. Thomas Patrick McCosker. Liliana Oleg. Marnie Rose White. Dominic Timothy Wood. Wei Man Teresa Yim Long. Bachelor of Communication, Creative Writing, Master of Teaching in Secondary Education, Victoria Evgenu. Bachelor of Science, Master of Teaching in Secondary Education, Hannah Rose Haynes. Nazreen Obeid. Master of Teaching in Secondary Education, a Diploma in Languages, Hiroshi Fukushima. Master of TESOL and Applied Linguistics, Haneen Holali. Master of TESOL and Applied Linguistics Extension, Chen Ni Sun. Graduate Diploma in TESOL and Applied Linguistics, Stacy Yen Ting Wang. Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Irene Deng. Kurt Montana Borg. Katie Elizabeth Tao. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education, Dexter Barker. Bianca Maria Budicic. Sophie Grace Cook. Gemma Eve Crow. Macy Hansford. Lara Kristen Jagannathan. Ashley Caitlin Keane. Hyun Young Kim. Julie Lair. Ayman Majid. Omaya Mariam. Dan Phuc Jane Pham. Onali Rana Singher. Grace Olivia Roseby. Peter Matthew Sherlock. Kim Fung Vo. Monique Louise Orato. Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies, Patricia Ann Maglaya. Bachelor of Global Studies, Selena Yin Day. Jia Rui Liu. Annalise Margarita Tenkate. Albert Quinn Chan.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. I now invite Associate Professor Robin Johns, Associate Dean, Academic Staff of the UTS Business School to present graduates.
Chancellor, UTS Business School conducts innovative research across all major business disciplines. Our aim is to produce research which is not only academically excellent, but also acknowledge that impacts the world in which we live. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy. Scott Damien Andrews, for a thesis entitled Framing and Valuing Cultural Heritage at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Stephen Swinesberg and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Linda Long. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Scott Damien Andrews. Rowena Ditzel, for a thesis entitled The 4-Day Workweek, Measuring the Outcomes and Identifying the Critical Success Factors of the Unilever New Zealand 4-Day Workweek Trial, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Bronwyn Dalton and Co-Supervisors Anna Stevens and myself. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Rowena Ditzel. Tawfiq Rahman, for a thesis titled Managing Large-Scale Disruptions in Supply Chain Networks, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Sanjay Paul, and Co-Supervisors Professor Nagesh Shulaka and Professor Renu Agrawal. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Tawfiq Rahman. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Digital Marketing: Shane Welch. Master of Event Management, Milena Albrecht. Monica Benning Maria Angani. Eva Saidi Hawa. Jingru Hu. Lei Wen Yo. Keshava Randika Ratnabusheva. Master of Human Resource Management, Xue Min Cai. Alyssa Cavaco. Srinidhi Saja. Ninad Girish Wag. Hao Jie Yuan. Graduate Certificate in Business Immersion and Career Transition, Master of Human Resource Management, Yu Zhong Yin. Master of Management, Song Supa Dangyam. Atalia Dika. Ming Yang He. Vishnu Jagdish. Yanran Mao. Hong Dak Ang Yuen. Tan Nguyen Phan. Monique Pontapun. Geda Mas Andika Pratama. Dong Yao San. Ziyi Wang. Yi Zhang. Zhang Yuqing. Master of Not-for-Profit and Social Enterprise Management, Brennan Harold James. Master of Sport Management, Anas Ali Makbel Alelaimat. Annette Teresa Gracias Flor da Costa. Nihar Jain. Wei Jie Jiang. Hridit Parakbai Jobanputra. Serok Sek Win Lam. Nikhil Jayakrishna Ne. Nikane Alex Rodriguez. Bachelor of Business, Master of Sport Management, Wei Gao Duan. Master of Strategic Supply Chain Management, Josephat Glendio. Sajid Mizan. Asif Farhan Papa. Hong Han Fan. Hakan Yasir. Graduate Diploma in Management, Christian Sydney Nabung. Bachelor of Management with Distinction, Bachelor of International Studies, Claire Coletta. Bachelor of Management with Distinction, Bachelor of Sustainability and Environment, Charlotte Claire Huckstep. Bachelor of Management with Credit, Bachelor of International Studies, Lukayan Mujovic. Bachelor of Management with Distinction, Rory Alexander Armstrong. Kelly Cronin. Georgia Louise Ailes. Martha Elizabeth Cassis. Jody Marie Kerr. Emily Rose Perry. Ella Habibi Rizk. Che Hyun Sa. Bachelor of Management with Credit, Shira Arakawa. Jordan Shane Burr. Genevieve Brown. Vanessa Kasimatis. Hayden James Farrell Smith. Thomas Wong. Toby Greenwood. Saskia Hawley. Dong Young Kim. Jacob O'Sullivan. Rachel Tommy Phillip. Campbell Gerard Starrett. Charlotte Stewart. Tang Patrick Chuang. Tru Xiong Wang. Lucy Bella Warren. Gillian Yick. Bachelor of Management, Nicholas Borg. Joshua Peter Cody Carroll. Hui Chin. Antonio Chi Hong Lau. Jin Yan Lin. James Young Long. Yi Cheng Mai. Arabella Suzanne Miranda. Sky Elizabeth Robson. Sheena Maurice Masaganda Salang. Grace Justine Shaw. Hieu Lam Chan. Lan Ni Chan. David Wu. Yi Hao Zhu. From the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education, Yi Ping Zhao.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates.
Well, on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates, and just as importantly, to your family and friends who have given their support, love, and no doubt a great deal of understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree or a diploma is a major milestone, and we really don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made in reaching this goal. You should be very proud of what you've achieved because your university is certainly extremely proud of you. Your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life, and it brings with it opportunities and challenges. The opportunities available to UTS graduates have never been greater. Our graduates are held in very high esteem by employers, not only because of the quality of education that you have received here, but also because of its very practical nature. But conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already high and continue to grow. I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of personal and professional integrity as you go through your careers. And remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. So have courage and don't condone behaviour that is unacceptable. But beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you have received new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Ensure that your impact is a positive one, that you're seen to give, not just to take. And I say this particularly because you are graduates of a University of Technology. And technology, as we know, can be applied as a very important force for good. But we need to be alert to unintended consequences. And you've seen all of the various debates in the media which have really escalated over recent months. So be alert to the unintended consequences, and even more importantly, to those applications of technology which are intentionally not benign. There will be times, of course, when knowledge alone is not enough, and you'll be required to make judgments where the answer is not clear. Judgment is informed by experience, and particularly the experience we gain through making mistakes. We all make mistakes, so never regret or dismiss mistakes because they provide the best learning, and they provide also those reserves of judgment on which we can later draw. So my challenge to all of you here today is to make sure that you make enough time and space to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. Turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions that you need to ask. Think about the answers that you receive, and think about the judgments you then need to make. I can't stress enough how crucial it is to be able to think. We all know that our world is becoming more complex, but without careful thought and reflection, this complexity can be managed. With that careful thought, it can be managed. Without it, it'll be a big problem. Purposefully thinking through decisions that you'll face and identifying the intended and the unintended consequences is an important career skill. So make the time to develop it. Finally, of course, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end today. Your career will take many turns and evolve in many and multiple dimensions, and you'll require new and continuous learning. And UTS is very focused on how it can support you in your lifelong learning needs. So we now welcome you into the global UTS alumni community. Stay involved and stay in touch. And remember, our alumni office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you have gained from our world-class institution. Congratulations again. So it now gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Jim White to deliver the occasional address this morning. Jim.
The paper's larger here. Thank you, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, faculty, dean, staff, distinguished guests, graduates, family, and friends who are in the front row. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today and accept this recognition from my alma mater, UTS. It's with great gratitude and humility I received this accolade, and I want to thank each and every one of you for this incredible honor. When I look back at my journey, 62 years old, from my humble beginnings in Carter Lake, Iowa. Does anybody know where that is, by the way, just to check? To my current role as Senior Vice President, Human Resources at Paramount Pictures. What stands out in the most profound impact of the people and institutions that have shaped, I'm a little emotional about this one, people who stood out and shaped my life. My mother, who passed away about 7 years ago, Florence White, who was a firstborn Polish-American immigrant. Her strength, resilience, unwavering dedication to helping others laid the foundation for everything I strive to do. Her example reminds me daily that no matter where we come from, we have the power to make a powerful and sustainable difference in the world. My path from a video clerk at Applause Video to a leadership role at Paramount Pictures was anything but conventional. The chance to work with Blockbuster Video, if anybody remembers that, 256 stores in Australia, and the experiences I gained internationally and the decision to further my education at UTS were all pivotal moments, just like the pivotal moment which is happening with everyone in this room today. These experiences taught me that true success is not just about reaching the top, which I'm still striving for, I'm not quite there yet, but how we lift and grow each other and others along the way. UTS has been a cornerstone in my journey. The knowledge and skills I gained have been instrumental in navigating my career and my life, and making meaningful contributions to the field of human resources. And I saw some HR graduates here, congratulations. I highly recommend the field. My time at UTS was not just about earning a degree, but about learning the value of perseverance, resilience, collaboration, and for me, most importantly, giving back to community. Since my return to the UTS community, 1996, if you remember, that's when I graduated, with a very special thank you to Angela Abbott from the UTS Alumni Office. I've been privileged to engage with many talented students, graduates, and it's been one of the most fulfilling parts of my journey, whether hosting events, Los Angeles, New York, and San Francisco, mentoring or working philanthropically to support our university. Every interaction has reaffirmed the incredible potential of this UTS global community. I'm proud to serve as the chair of the NAB, North American Advisory Board, and to support the university's mission. Outside of the university, I've dedicated much of my energy to addressing homelessness and poverty in Los Angeles, which I think everybody probably in this room knows is a huge issue. The experiences I had working with organizations like the United Way, PATH, People Assisting the Homeless, and advocating for change have been deeply personal and profoundly impactful in my life. They remind me that all of our efforts, however small they seem, contribute to a larger shared goal of improving lives and creating a more equitable world. As I humbly, I said that again, accept this recognition today, I'm reminded of the collective effort required to achieve meaningful change. It's not just about individual accomplishments and me receiving an award today, but about the communities and partnerships that support and uplift us. I am truly grateful to UTS for fostering a spirit of collaboration, innovation, and I'm continued my commitment to giving back in every way that I possibly can. To the graduating class, I remember when I did this in 1996, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your journey is just beginning, and someone said the same thing to me back then. And I invite you to please embrace each moment with courage and compassion. Please remember that success is not solely defined by personal achievements, but by the positive impact you make on others. One very simple, and I'm in the entertainment industry, concept I'd like to empower you to do is to dream big. Dream really, really big. And to believe with your heart that the world is a safe place. Thank you.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we're very fortunate at UTS to have some of the most distinguished members of our community speak to us at this time. Mr. White has had an enormously and highly influential career as an HR professional, but he's someone who's so deeply connected with the community that his words, I think, carry significant weight today. You have the power to make a difference. You have to lift other people up. You have to embrace each moment. And importantly, the impact of individuals is so evident in the world, and your role in doing that will be enhanced greatly, I think, following the example of Mr. White. The world will be a better place if you dream big. Would you join me again in thanking Mr. Jim White for this morning's occasional address?
Chancellor, guests, graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?